Well, if they look attractive to me, I might ask them out. If they look like they're going to be really pushy and aggressive and they're going to want their way all the time, then I'll usually say no. Sort of a sixth sense the guy has.
Next, Michael, he dates about twice a month, and here's what he says women like about him, that he's childish and loud. And here's what he says they don't like, that he's childish and loud. He believes that his looks give him flexibility with women. He explains.
Oh, so you're Mexican? No, you're Spanish. So it gets a little interesting. I hear the same questions over and over, and it's gotten to the point where the way I look, I could say, tonight I'm an Indian. I'm Indian. And they're like, oh, really? Or sometimes I'm Hawaiian. Whatever. Gotta go with the flow.
He does look like a broad range of different kinds of things, yeah. Finally, Todd, he's 6'5". He wishes that he was taller. Other than that, he's satisfied with everything else. He thinks that liquor stores and supermarkets are great places to meet women. Doesn't like puffy hair, big legs. There's something else he doesn't like.
I hate girls that, like, say, good-looking girl, she's walking right at you, and it's like, she starts walking like this. I don't hate them as a person, I just wish they'd walk straight. They walk duck feet. It's like, they'd be good-looking, and they go, to me, it's just like, terrible. Can't stand it.
All right, those are the three men that Michelle had to choose from. Time for you to vote. Who would you match her up with? We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll meet the man that Michelle selected here. Everything that happened on their date, we'll do that in.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward it because I don't have editing on this, so bear with me. If you want to fast forward it on your thing, you can. I've had people wanted to see the whole video, so I'm recording the whole video. I only did part of it before, but this time I'm recording the whole video. So if you want to continue on it, it'll be on in a second. Just look at some of these dumb commercials. I wish I knew how to edit, but I just started doing this, so I don't.
You tell me about the date.
Okay, sure. I went to her house to pick her up. I knock on the door, and she opens the door a crack and says, I'm not ready yet. It's like, okay.
So you're waiting on the porch?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, you weren't.
Well, did you invite him in?
No, I opened the door.
Did you not have clothes on or anything?
No, I told him that I had to run up the stairs and he could come in as soon as I got to the top of the stairs.
I see. Yeah. You didn't want him to see you because of what?
Well,
I tried to get in sooner, but I didn't get a glimpse.
And I've been wanting to do this for like so long, and finally I get the chance, and literally my hair is in hot rollers, and I've got to run in my pantyhose, and I'm just not ready, so I just said, come in, make yourself at home, I'll be out in 10 minutes. 2 and 2.
10 and 10. All right, so now what happens, Michael?
Well,
you get in, you don't see anything.
I don't see anything. I walk in, and she's got like a half a dozen pictures that were nude on the wall, and I'm thinking,
of her?
Well, let me finish here. I was like, oh, please, let it be her. Please. Because they were cool,
Yeah. Were they pictures of you?
And you go up the stairs, and each one got sexier, So it's like,
Uh-huh.
So,
were they?
Sorry, Dad, I lied. They really are me.
They are pictures of you?
Yes.
Are you serious?
A friend of mine is a photographer, and I'm friends with his wife and his children too, and I'm very proud of them. And I'm sorry, Dad, they really are me.
So your dad, all this time, your dad, you told him there was somebody else. Were they cut off?
No. Did you bring any with? They were very tasty.
Were
they? Yeah.
I think you mean tasteful.
You didn't bring any with you, did you?
I do declare.
So now what happens, Michael? She's going into vapors over here.
All right. So then I go up the stairs, and she comes out and was like, yes, thank you, Chuck.
You're welcome, Michael.
Well, the first thing, I got to be honest, I saw her lips and was like, I really wanted to chew on them,
So that's the first thing you noticed about it.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah. So now what happened?
Well, then we talked for a minute, and then we got in a limo that I had rented, and we were heading for the airport, and we flew to Harris Ranch and had dinner there.
You flew to Harris Ranch?
Yes.
Harris Ranch up in Iowa or Montana or someplace like that?
No, it's actually in between the coast and Fresno.
Oh, well, that Harris Ranch.
Yeah. It's a pretty nice place.
Yeah, there's not a lot to do in Fresno, and Michael is very creative.
Let me ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed about him? He said it was your lips.
Oh, I liked his style. He had on a great big overcoat, trench coat, and cowboy boots, and he just looked kind of big and burly.
Oh.
Like
Yeah. So you're at this. This is a lot. You got a limo. You got an airplane, I guess.
Pictures.
I mean, we didn't.
No, it was great.
I got news for you. We didn't pay for this.
I was supposed to select or pick what we were going to do, but Michael just kind of took over, and it was great. He was just so creative, and it was wonderful. It was nice that he took that initiative.
So you're up in Fresno.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Kalinga.
Kalinga?
Don't tell me.
So this place is in Kalinga, my.
Yeah, we took the plane one way and have the limo pick us up when we're done. So the limo driver comes in and to let us know that he's there. And Michelle invites him to sit down with us.
Well, I have to tell you why.
It was a drag, first of all.
Well, I'm sorry, Michael. There was no malicious intent, I swear to you. But it was cold outside, and the limo driver came in, they're friends, and I just asked him if he'd like to sit down. I had no idea he was going to stay through dinner with us, okay? I had no idea.
You mean this guy?
He stayed through
Well,
dinner.
now, hold on just a second. This guy's a pal of yours, Michael?
No, not really a pal. Just
Did
somebody
you
that-
hire this guy?
in a roundabout
Did
way?
you pay this guy?
I didn't personally pay him, no.
Okay, so
But
let me ask you a question.
Yes.
This guy, why didn't you just say, excuse me, this is a date? I mean, you must understand that you're a very nice guy, but get out of my life.
Well, I would have felt like a heel, you know. I was put on the spot.
I
She was
would
like,
have
you don't mind, Mike, do you?
No,
Did you know that he wasn't that happy about it?
no, he didn't say anything, and
He's
I
a
thought,
gentleman, then, isn't he?
yeah, he's a real gentleman.
And the limo had a heater. It wasn't that cold.
Yeah. Well, so now what happens? This guy, lames up your date through what? Gosh, whole dinner. Now what?
Oh, I ate, first of all. It was a pretty good meal. Then we decided we were going to go dancing. And so we're out there, and she takes her jacket off, and, I put my hand on her thigh just to feel water's out, It was cool,
Yeah.
And,
How was that for you?
I think I got a little nervous, and I jumped up and asked him if he wanted to dance.
So you weren't ready for that?
Well, I'm pretty shy on a first date.
So now, Michael, you touch her thighs, she jumps 5 feet in the air and says, want to dance.
it was more like 8, maybe.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, so we danced, and she moved quite well, by the way. I mean, terrifically.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, so...
I did something right.
And then I took her home and watched her door and got a hug and a kiss, and it was a little fun. I kind of felt like...
Well, did she invite you into her apartment?
No.
Let's take a look and see the audience pick. It sounds like a good date to me. It's
It was a great date.
Limo
It was a
driver.
great date.
Pick Todd. 74%. Yeah. If you want to have Todd, we pay for it. If not, it sounds like you guys need to be on your own for a little bit.
I think so.
Yeah, want to ask him out?
Sure, Michael, would you like to go out again?
Sure, let's do it.
Come on out, Michael. Come on over and have a seat. Well, we know one thing for sure. You don't want a limo on your next date.
No limo.
What would you like to do?
Anything that doesn't concern a limo driver.
No, okay. All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show. We enjoyed seeing you. Yeah.
Great.
That's our show for today. Gonna be